On Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. This is a good one, a big one. Bangalore and Hyderabad are teams that are winning more than they're losing. So let's ask Wasim Jaffer if he's tempted to go for a Bangalore captain like Glenn Maxwell or maybe a Hyderabad captain because they've been the surprise package, Wasim, you think, of the first few weeks of the IPL.
Yeah, I would be tempted towards Bangalore because Paf has come good. Maxwell as well, he's bowling 2 or 3 overs and he's batted really well and he fields in those positions where you get a lot of catches. So Maxi is probably the tempting one.
All right, maybe we'll go Maxi as well for captain. Let's find out in a second. Before that, a quick reminder, if you don't already, on Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket-keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonder Wins. Going to our topics, Maxi is indeed our choice for captain. He has been particularly good in counter-attacking, even if an early wicket or two falls. Scores of 40 and 59 going into this game. And he's particularly dominant in the middle overs, so that could be a great contest against this informed Sunrisers bowling attack. Rahul Tripathi as our vice captain. He's just winning hearts over, isn't he, Tripathi? That kind of cricketer, and he's played a couple of brilliant knocks, striking as well at over 173 this IPL. Captains give you double the points, vice captains 1.5 times the points, so pick them carefully. We've gone for Maxwell and Tripathi. DK and Josh Hazlewood, couple of RCBNs to wrap up our top picks. You have to keep DK in your team now because he's just in the form of his life. Dinesh Karthik and Josh Hazlewood, who hasn't had a bad game, including the one against CSK, which RCB lost. He's played key roles though in the last 2, 4-wicket all, 3-wicket all. So he looks the part, does Josh Hazlewood in the red of Royal Challengers Bangalore. Maxwell, Tripathi, DK, Hazlewood. Fair enough, Wasim?
I think so. I think they all are in good form and they look like they're going to give you a lot of points.
All right, simple as that. Very happy with that, Wasim Jaffer. Let's go to some differential picks then. We've got Umran Malik and Nicholas Pooran. Will you bet against Umran Malik now? He's getting all of us excited watching him clock 150 comfortably every game. And Nicholas Pooran, those few not outs, finishing games off, we might see a different Nicholas Pooran now. So a couple of Sunrisers boys in our differential picks who you'll get for decent credit value into your team. Going to our full side, Dinesh Karthik, Nicholas Pooran, both keeper options. You've got Kane Williamson, Faf du Plessis and Rahul Tripathi, our recommended vice captain. Glenn Maxwell, our recommended captain. Aiden Markram as an all-rounder too. Josh Hazlewood, Harshal Patel, Natarajan and Umran Malik. Big absentees, Virat Kohli, but I guess for fantasy, you can understand why, Wasim.
Yeah, you can understand. I mean, I have kept him in most of my teams, him and Rohit Sharma, but they have disappointed me. So sometimes the emotions, are out of picking fantasy 11. So it does make sense, but you don't want to leave him out on that day where he scores runs. So you got to be very careful. But otherwise, every 11, all the other players make sense.
All right. Thank you very much, Wasim Jaffer. Will you go with emotion? Will Virat Kohli get some runs against the Sunrisers? You never know. But for now, that was our 11 for this one between Bangalore and Hyderabad. If you're not happy with how your team is looking, remember at halftime, you can change things up. Wonder Wins lets you do that. We'll be back with plenty more expert opinion, analysis data to help you pick your fantasy teams right through IPL 2022 on Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.